Hello everyone, welcome on back to Monette Farms. So I think first things first, let's get these two combines here continuing on. So we'll just have worker do that and hop over to the other one. And a worker start off there. They should be able to finish this field in no time. Well, I don't think it should take too long for them to finish this today. We'll probably... actually, this is one of the combines I was going to actually go to. We're going to probably buy this lintel field. I think it's ready, right? Yes, it is. Fully fertilized, even. I might look to buy this field in the future. Number 14, it's canola, which is ready next month, hopefully. If it's ready next month, because high price for canola is like November, December time. So we can't afford this. Okay, so we obviously have $47,000 now. We don't have a lot. But we'll have to grab some combines, get those brought down there. But the one combine without a header, that will be, well, getting a header. I did figure out the cows. Basically, the reason... I guess it's not really the cows, but the reason why we couldn't sell that piece of land is actually quite simple. You have to sell the cows, and I believe the cow barn, and then you can sell that piece of land. So we may still do that. I'll make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, just take a right. And go right to the end of the road. Okay, sounds easy enough. We'll have to rent a bunch of things coming up. Obviously, fertilizer, some sort of liquid fertilizer, purchasing of that. Then herbicide. Probably the rental of a sprayer. Get that folded up. I think the store is right down here as well. They making that big field into something with ridges. I see that right now. I'm like, what the heck? Let's probably go to this other end of the field. So it looks like it must jaunt out a little bit. They can go on a little bit longer. Otherwise, I'm assuming there might be some issues. Or they might miss something, or whatever it may be, you know, workers. Well, we can probably just do it ourselves, too, that little end piece. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this will yield a lot for the amount. So these combines might go off for a while. Ooh, they're not too far away, really. 3 strips, looks like. They're only 50% full. Alright, so let's lease another one of those headers. I do want one of those because they have the... If I want to save $1,000, I could do that. But it has the ability to be a trailer at the same time. Per day, it's $1,000. We'll get a couple hours out of it, obviously. I don't know if I'll bring a third combine down this direction or not. I feel like 2 should be able to handle it fairly well. And they won't have to empty that much or anything. We'll have to have, obviously, the 2 on basically standby, though, at the current moment. Don't really have anything else for them to really work in fields. There might be a contract, maybe. There isn't a lot of fields on this map, so if there's nothing ready to harvest, then there's going to be no harvest contracts, obviously, and there's a harvest contract, I'd kind of like to buy the field. And I can get all the profits from it. I wonder what they're putting in there with all the ridges. Kind of means it's a vegetable field, which is kind of concerning. Obviously not going to buy that if it's a vegetable harvest. We would have to lease the harvesters, probably harvesters, plural, because there would be quite a bit to harvest, quite a big field. Okay, so they are 54% full through almost 2 strips. It's not too bad, really. Yeah, they are obviously fighting over who get to harvest what. Nice part is only having 2 harvesters really to worry about. We should be able to get the spraying done and whatnot, no problem. We'll have to get the drill set up into this field though. Probably put like soybeans in here. Should be ready easily by the time it's a higher price. I did do the edges of this field and I cut a little bit out of the fence. So I didn't do much, but I just did that just to make it a little bit easier to drive back and forth to get things unloaded. Kind of would like to get everything off of this field, then I'll get a worker on that. I might change the seed and stuff to buy for the worker once they get a little bit through what we've already bought. That would make it, well, so they don't just stop in the middle and then we have to try and buy some more and everything. It might just be the best way to do it, most efficient. Now we're gonna end up selling this. I kind of didn't want to sell, well, the barn and everything because we didn't really do anything with it. But to sell this piece of land, we have to sell all of that. So it shouldn't take too long because they're all in bundles of 60 for the most part. It's not like we're gonna make a lot of money from this. It'll be a couple grand, but from selling the cows. Now I believe it might be able to be sold now, or does it? Okay, it has to. You have to sell that too, which is $91,000. Now I'm pretty sure you can sell the actual piece of land. There. That's what was holding us back the whole time. So we're back to $209,000. Like I said, we might look to sell this field. And I think 10 and 14 are almost ready, so we might do both of them. This one's kind of a weird looking field, but do what you can, because this is oats, this is wheat. But I won't make any decisions on selling that field until, you know, it's needed. Worker B is a 80% grain tank. I'm assuming that is probably the first of the 2 we started earlier. But we're going to get all this stuff put in, and then we'll get, well, that off and starting planting. We'll probably put some soybeans in. Looks like we might have a traffic jam now. First car, actually. Kind of surprising we haven't had it for a while. Slow and steady. Yeah, I think the one worker is full now for combines too. I think this is a fairly flat piece of land too. It might be a little uphill. Maybe that's why they're struggling a little bit. Hopefully they can do this whole field. We'll see. Otherwise, that would kind of be unfortunate if they're unable to. Now, herbicide for the sprayer, we're going to be able to buy that in bulk. Liquid fertilizer, I don't think we can. So I think with that, I might end up just filling it up right here at the store. And then, you know, bringing it over. And hopefully we have enough for a decent amount of time. At least I can't find any place to have some liquid fertilizer, I should say. Get them emptied, and I would think we can probably empty that one as well. That way we shouldn't have to worry about it for a little bit. But we're still making a little bit of progress. Slowly and surely. Which, I mean, lentils, I think the high price is like July. It's towards the end of our challenge, so... Yeah, let's go and rent the sprayer. Here we go. I'm thinking about getting the biggest one. So if we lease that, it's $25,000. Okay, so it's 9,000 liter capacity. And I think it's 2,000 per one of these. Yes. So we could buy 4 of them, or we could buy a 5th. I mean, eventually I'm sure we'd use it though. And 5. Okay, they are off on the races there. Alright, let's empty them before they get full. It looks like they're gonna possibly at the end of this, and I would assume they might end up turning around. So it might create the field to look a little bit weird on this side. At least I would assume they're gonna turn around. Maybe they just say, yo, our job is done. I don't know. It looks like they're empty. I already have 24,000 liters, which I think... Okay, they're going to miss the top half of that. I can see that. Okay. Which I think for lentils... max price is around $6,000, so we're sitting pretty good. Yeah, flax, that should all be unloaded now. $724,000. Now we got to take, you know... couple of minutes to get this filled up. I could see if I could use super strength and get this like put to on the top, the last remaining one. It might maybe you could jam it in there somewhere. It would beat having to come back just to get 1,000 liters at some point. Like, I would assume we're going to use all of this. But still, you know, we'll have 1,000 liters that we can put in as soon as we're out of that capacity. Well, hopefully that stays. Can't hardly see, but this is gonna be by far the largest sprayer I'll ever probably use. I mean, it's the largest one base game, as far as I'm aware. Going 32 miles an hour down the road. Honestly, it'll be tight to even buy that field there. If we sell the old corn field, I think it would be quite tight. Because we still got to buy some herbicide. And obviously the workers, they cost money. And if I do switch the planter seeder to automatically buy, that would cost some money as well. And obviously the herbicide and liquid fertilizer to do that big field, there's going to be quite a bit needed. Okay, let's get this one down. Oh, I guess we could just shake the whole sprayer. That works too. Let's buy the herbicide too. That way it's all bought. I don't think I need that much. We'll buy 10,000 liters of herbicide. That might be cheaper actually than what it is for containers, IBCs. This thing is huge. Oh, you just know I'm gonna end up hitting stuff with the booms. All right, let's take off. Oh, it sprays at a super fast speed too, 16 miles an hour. This field really won't take that long at all. We're not using nearly as much fertilizer as I was thinking we would, which is a good sign. Still, this field is fairly good sized. Oh, there's a sprayer behind the wheel. So I was sitting there like, what's that behind the wheel? There's a little sprayer nozzle right behind each wheel. Probably to make sure, you know, everything gets covered. Quite a unique design. I don't know if it's really unique. I'm sure all these bigger sprayers probably have that design. It's a really good idea, really. Well, I'm gonna do a time lapse. We'll finish up spraying this field. We'll probably spray off the weeds as well. Shouldn't take too long with the size and how fast this thing is going. So I'll attack everyone once the time lapse is done.
Every time we reach a new horizon, it's like you don't care that we're leading something bare. And in the water I see cold reflections of what's really there. I'm not waiting on love, our time has come. We're fighting empires and I want to feel the fire again. It's not easy to love when the world is numb. We're fighting empires
think we should be able to finish this fairly quickly. I'm not sure if the lintel field will be done. I gotta check on that drill though, because I haven't seen any notifications from it, and I'm kind of assuming it would be low on fertilizer or seeds or something by now. I don't even see it, so that's the concerning part. I have no idea where it is. But we'll get this turned around, and we'll just have a worker stick on this for a little bit, and then we can go and check it out and see what the heck is going on. Okay, they are doing just fine. I just haven't seen them in a while. They are going to take probably a couple of days to finish this at this point. Like, wow. I would think they can maybe get halfway done today. Be somewhere in here. I think if they can finish half, that would be fine. We only got so much time in each month. How is these harvesters doing? Looks like just fine. Okay, that one's turning around. I kind of want to take that small piece there. That way all the edges are done. So I'll just finish this row quick and then we can do that. Even this, I don't know if this will even finish today. These long strips can take quite some time to do. Sure, they don't, get full as fast, but... Oh, there's a sprayer. Completed their task. Still, I mean, if we don't finish this, then we can probably just have a couple, working on the canola next time. I don't expect these to be planted in 1 month and harvested in 1 month. The fields are just too big to really be able to manage that. But I think if we get, it mostly done, that would be a huge help. And then, obviously, like soybeans, it's not going to be a high price until like June. It's a 5-month growth time, so we'll have plenty of time to still get it in. If we finish next month, it'll be ready, what, April, May? Yeah, 2 months to finish it out. It took about 2 months to finish the flax. Obviously faster the better, but okay, real question. How did they manage to get over the fence? Like, how does the worker manage to get one tire over the fence? Wow. Wow. These workers, they're just pretend that didn't happen. I didn't just lift the whole thing up. I kind of had to, otherwise, I don't know, reset it, I guess. It's just a lot quicker just to lift it up. I don't know how the workers in this game they just have a mind of their own. I don't understand them sometimes. The size of these fields are kind of the toughest part, honestly, of the challenge so far, is because it's going to take more than 1 month to really finish a lot of these fields. For, harvesting, we have 3 harvesters in a field and it's still going to take 2 months. Planting, similar kind of situation there. Which, I mean, we do have an extra tractor. We could look to get another drill. Have that one starting on the top of the field and another one starting, at the bottom. That would probably go significantly faster. It won't be huge drill by any means, but I'll have to look. That might have to happen, honestly. I don't know how else we'd get a lot of these fields in super quick. We'd probably just lease it, the drill. I don't think we'd have to have it all the time. I don't think we'll be planting at least every month, I don't think. It's just really with those bigger fields like that one, I think it just is almost mandatory to do it, it feels like. Okay, I think that is mostly done. Outside of the small little bits here and there. Which I think that's just going to forever probably be missed. We can look at how we did, though. Okay, missed a little bit here for fertilizing. You know, a couple spots here and there for weeds. Just a couple spots here and there. It's not really that bad. Worker G completed their task. That is probably the one combine I set off. But yeah, we do have this tractor right here, and then we also have the fast track. So yeah, let's take a look. First of all, what is the horsepower of the tractor that we do have? 435. This is 235. Let's see, seeders. We could go way up here, 12 meter. Direct drill, of course. That would probably be the best bet. That would cost 10 grand to lease, but it would be a significant help. Man, I think we will probably do that next time. Lease it. That would definitely work for the other one. I don't foresee a planter really being a good option. They're big, but you know, we are kind of limited in what it can do and what it can plant, though, which is kind of a negative in that, right? Though, so I think they made it over halfway. Obviously, this is a huge field, so it's possible, you know, they'll finish next time easily. We might sell this field. We can move it down here. And then we might buy this field. How much is it? It's 252. I wouldn't mind buying 27, but this is only 215. So, where you'd only be able to buy this one. The lentils only because lentils aren't that bad of a crop. We can sell a bunch of it right at the end. Yeah, and I don't know what would be highest. I kind of want to hold off flax as long as I can, just since we have so much of it. Right now it's 2,900, almost 3,000. It's not too far off of max. And let's see, corn, highest in January. It is currently at the lowest price it can basically be. This is 1,360, highest is 1,500. Wheat might not be the worst option. $170,000 or probably like, you know, 160 some. Just because we have so much flax, I really feel like that needs to be held off as long as we can to get the highest possible price out of it. You know, grain tanks are just about full, looks like, but I think that is everything for month number 3. So we'll pick it back up. I think this will probably be finishing out. We'll finish it out next month. I might let the cedar just continue on throughout the night. And then, well, we can pick up this super quick. So this wouldn't take too long to finish, I wouldn't think. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm hoping you're enjoying the series. At this point, I haven't even posted the first episode, so, and I'm, you know, recording part 3, but be soon. Soon for me. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.